Okay, this is Friday, the 5th of August, 2005. We're at the Geest dairy. It's a big dairy, 3,800 cows at this dairy. And here we have a whole side hill screen, thickening manure. And it goes through this funnel into this KP16 press. We just measured 75 gallons per minute of press liquor coming out, and we've been weighing the cake. We're getting at least 4 tons. There's indications it's a lot higher than that, but anyway, I'll walk up. This discharge door is set to turn intermittently. That is, it's steady now. There it turns a bit, and you see a pin right there. That knocks the manure out of the way. This feature is to prevent purging. If raw manure comes out this end, you have a serious problem. And by having that door rotate with these pins there, we've eliminated the purging problem. This screw is supported here on an outboard bushing, bronze bushing in there. That's the screw of the press going around. The door and cone are actuated by the air cylinder up here, pushing that arm, pushing the door. And if we want drier cake, we simply run up the air pressure, increase the air pressure on the machine. 20 horsepower motor, I just checked it, it's rated 24 amps, and it's drawing 13 or less. So our motor and gearbox will last forever. Here's the other end of our screw. Actually, that's part of the gearbox. The screw ends up about 3 inches inside this gearbox. You can see the shaft turning. And negligible leakage right here through the seal. Eventually this seal will start to leak. And when it does, the manure is going to drain onto the ground. There's another screw press over here that's being returned. It has the unfortunate characteristic that when the seal in there starts to leak, the manure is going to leak into this gearbox right here, and that will result in a gearbox failure. You know the seal will eventually fail. It's made out of rubber or plastic. Everything else is made out of steel. This is a standard NEMA motor available in any population center for immediate delivery. You'd never have to wait more than next day for delivery of that motor. We used to use IEC motors. For example, this is an IEC motor. They come match these European gearboxes, but you just try to find a replacement IEC motor, and the motors aren't interchangeable. They're not like a NEMA motor. One IEC motor isn't the same as the other. So in the States and Canada, we avoid using these European motors. As I pointed out, we've got an outboard bushing supporting the shaft. That holds the screw centered within the screen. In contrast, notice this machine right here, the screw is unsupported at the end, so it's cantilevered off the gearbox. So that slightest movement and that screw can run into the screen, and that destroys the screen. So with the Vincent machine, we're going for a long screen life by rigidly holding the screw at both ends. Yes, I made the comment that leakage from this would fall on the barn floor. Actually, there's a pan right here, and we have a tube running from here over to here. So this machine was not built for a farm. It was built for an industrial application where they don't want leakage dripping on the floor.